Hello and welcome to another round of XTC. I think I have to update my streaming titles a little bit, so there may be a little restart miss. Scotland versus Break versus Sweden 5. Right, so there may be a little break right now for anybody who is early. So we are calling Fabi right now to our. Oh. Hallo Fabi.
Hallo!
Guten Abend.
Wie geht's? Wie steht's? Hast du dich ausgeweint?
Not too much actually, because I won my XTC match. I'm happy again.
So we're on air.
Yes, we are now. We are live. No secrets here. All right.
So now you're a big Switzerland fan.
Yes.
In football.
Yeah, and I will.
That's your new team.
Try to find my Swiss football tricot uniform.
Yeah.
I actually have one shirt because it was on sale like 5 years ago and very cheap, so I needed something for sports.
Very good.
But I will for sure cheer on you. And both players are ready, right? So we will start the game very soon.
Yeah.
It's meta day today, Fabi. It's super meta day.
Yeah, I see.
Okay, starting with Zengo against Bonafide Morsworm. Help me a little bit and tell me in a second the colors of all the TIE fighters.
Okay.
What do we have? Let's go.
We have red.
Red, okay.
Yellow.
Yellow. Yes.
Green.
Green. Got it.
Blue.
Got it.
Pink.
Pink. Oh. Got it.
And brown.
Brown. Oh, brown is the worst one. Like, there's a bug with the overlay that is very hard to brown. Orange. Yeah, orange is good. Got it. All right, thank you. Thank you very much, Fabi.
Do you want to color the fire sprays as well?
I got it already. It's easy. It's just yellow and red, so.
Yes, exactly.
But I think this is gonna be an interesting matchup because these are two meta stables we see a lot in XTC. Morsworm and double fire sprays. And I'm just here to watch the world burn, actually.
That's true.
That's true. Usually, like, I try to find something cool list and something new, maybe, but not today. Just full meter. Just see what happens when you push Morsworm into fire sprays.
But I must say the fire sprays, they are not completely meta fire sprays. It's with proximity mines.
Oh, I know Team Ukraine is flying something similar, but not with Force, but only with Perceptive Copilot. Which is an interesting choice. And Prox Mines. And the thing is, it's pretty strong if they can get the action right, but anytime they're getting bumped or anytime they have to boost, the Perceptive Copilot version is a lot weaker, right?
Yeah.
I like the Force more. It's just more valuable.
It is. The Force is so good. So what do you think? I'm not sure about the listening, the informant in this setup here. Because I think Melorus will be the first guy that dies. So they're switching sides now?
Mm-hmm. This is very wholesome, right? Just switching sides, being in peace with each other.
But I must say, Melorus has the most problems to do that, actually. It's a little bit too slow. Yep. Can only go fast and only straight and Nothing more.
Kind of forced to turn in with the TIE fighters to make room for Melrose somehow to get back, right?
Mm-hmm. And you have to cover Melrose with your TIE fighters. You cannot let him take free shots. Because Melrose is certainly if you can shoot Melrose, you shoot Melrose. If you can't, that's better for Craig. No, not Craig. Sindri. I had to look up the names on your stream because it's always different what you will see here in game and.
Or the in-game nicknames like
Yeah.
Lone Wolf Hunter 69.
Exactly. Like AK, also known as Mini Fun.
It's a really cute name. I don't know what you have. Let's see. Melrose from. Yeah, the TIE fighters turn in, making room for the shuttle to get behind them again.
Yeah. Yeah, but probably next turn, more or less the same maneuver again, so that they are just turning around that gas cloud there. Something like that. Better rolling here. Not sure.
Making a bit more room. Okay.
Sure. But not needed in my opinion, but certainly not wrong. There will be no shooting with these tiles.
So interesting to see what the fire sprays will do, because I think it's up to the fire sprays to start the first engagement most likely, right? Because the TIE fighters will just circle around, trying to wait for one of the fire sprays to get close. So it's up to Greg actually, I think, to pull the trigger in the end. But maybe he's fast enough with Django in the back 9 to maybe catch even Melrose.
Yeah,
quite funny.
That's certainly possible. Fire sprays are super fast chips.
Yes, right. Like everything medium base and large base with boost together can be like amazingly fast.
Exactly. The boost is the important part here.
It correctly. Both teams are 2-2 right now in XTC. Let me check. Yes, both groups right now, so this is going to be important because depending on what Lithuania and Germany are doing, right? Both of these teams could stumble a little bit, and then Scotland and Iceland with 3 wins could tie up with them on the wins, fighting for the second place of the group because Peru is amazing and leading.
Yeah.
Let's see if Team Scotland or Team Iceland will be victorious right now. So again, instead of the set.
So the ties will now certainly turn around, and Melrose will do a hard one as well, so that he's next turn looking in a better position.
Yeah. It's 1-0 for Scotland, so Scotland in the lead with a little game. Iceland ready to strike back. Against who do you play this round? Team Switzerland?
We play against Denmark.
Denmark, alright.
Tomorrow there will be 3 games. The first 3 games of our set. Mine and Raphael's at 8 o'clock. Let's hope it's like last week. We go both 2-0 in the first 2 games, and everybody else loses. No, let's don't hope that. But yeah, it's certainly interesting matchups. I play against Scum and Villainy from Denmark.
Oh, Scum versus Scum.
Yep.
Mirror.
Yeah, it's Did he fly with the wrong ones, or does he want to do this?
I don't think you want to do that, right? The bump? Interesting.
No, I think it's just a mistake here. Oh, that can be really bad.
Like
because the formation will be
broken. Yeah, a flying order mistake, right? You want to fly with the inner side first to make room for the outer side.
Yeah, was maybe just automatically doing that because the last few turns he had to fly like this. Now he's cloaking.
Cloaking is always a good action.
Yes, clicking a lot of buttons here.
No worries.
Maybe he's a little bit nervous.
Maybe it's like, I know on stream you can't be nervous, it's fine. Like,
Yeah,
people are
especially
watching
if you are cast by two titans of online X-Wing casting.
you. Yes. The F-boys, Fabi and Funwalk.
Yes.
That's a lot of pressure, right? Because we are analyzing every single move you do.
Everything is analyzed.
Alright, so Django going offensive here, right? Like trying to snatch a little bit of Melrose, but all the TIE fighters are kind of prepared, and I don't think Sam is fast enough to intervene next round.
There is the approach angle for Sam is not the best there, so it takes, I guess, 2 rounds until Sam is in there, and Django can probably shoot already next round.
Yep. So I think this is not good for Scott, right? Because I think all the TIE fighters will get shots into the fire spray most likely.
But Melrose is out of the game as well, so it's
okay,
only half bad.
It's half bad? No, it's okay because Melrose, she's here for the reroads, let's be honest here, right?
Is Melrose a girl? I have no idea.
Yes, for sure. Melrose is like a very very angry woman. Let's say it like that. You can see it on the crew card of Melrose. That's a picture of her.
Okay. So let's see. So now you I have to look his name again. Sindri will probably turn in on the left side of the gas cloud with his swarm, like doing banks, or even going straight with brown and pink. I don't like the position of blue. Here, a barrel roll would have been good, actually, in my opinion, to But it was the order mistake was a little bit bad here, so he should have started with brown and rolled to the left, and then everything rolling to the left. That would have been really nice here.
Yeah, I see it. Like the whole formation, like just a little bit more above on the upper part of the board, so you have better engagement against Django. But I think it's still okay, right? You can turn into Django. Not like
it is.
Django can do much.
That's true, but blue is in a little bit of a bad spot there.
Yeah, but maybe you just take the gas cloud there.
yeah, you certainly do, I think. It's like, okay.
It's still a little swarm, and in the swarm, often you just sacrifice a ship or two on the obstacles, keep formation, and keep everything aligned.
Yeah, and yellow, I don't know. Yellow is drunk. Maybe do a free hard or something.
Don't ignore yellow, right? It was a little bit of a mistake to bump there, but still, you can hard turn into the fight and still get a shot.
I called the free here, but I think it's a little bit too fast, maybe, because that one is arc dodging himself. He sees it now that it's too fast. Certainly debating a barrel roll, but then
maybe you're blocking. I don't think you're blocking.
Yes.
Just evade, just going for defensive.
Yeah,
move.
you probably won't shoot, so you take the evade. It's the better action than if you cannot shoot.
It's a lot faster than I expected with the move. Oh. Yeah, look at blue. Okay. Blue is fine. Blue is kind of fine.
Blue is a good pilot, actually.
Like, I like it for blue, right? But for brown and pink, it's maybe a bit too fast.
Yeah, but green and red are in the air there as well. So this fits as well.
Looking good, actually. Looking good.
Yes. Looks really good.
Green can go forward. Yeah, perfect. And yellow turns in.
And yellow the free hard. No, bank as well. So it's only half bad because yellow can now again cloaking. Yellow can now maybe block Sam if Sam is arriving there. Going straight is Sam here.
Yeah, straight and boost, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, it means Django will like run into the teeth of a lot of TIE fighters, and with the 3 bank, you don't even arc dodge. Brown.
No, not one. Can't evade that, so
you can't get back, man.
A lot of Melrose first. I was they are clicking unduel often. So now you coordinate Brown a focus token.
I like it.
you already saw where he's going. So let's see if he does it. Yes, certainly.
Yes. Yeah, just a little mistake here, but I mean it happens. It happens.
Yeah. Ay.
not like you would have coordinated
Yeah,
something different, right?
it's it's Craig's mistake, not
Mhm.
Sven's.
That's a little bit too quick on the trigger, but that's all
Yeah.
right.
That's true.
Yeah, I just fixed an overlay. The first player is actually Fire Sprays here,
Yeah.
so Sam has to fly first before Melrose, and that's a bit
But
unusual.
Melrose needs a stress for that. It's a red. It's still a red action for that ship, isn't it?
Yes, it is. You see a stress token somewhere? Nope, no stress token.
No stress.
Captains! Where's Gisley? I'm gonna call. But that shouldn't change anything yet, right? But for next round, it could be important.
It could be important actually, because all the hearts are only white, so it's not that good. So there's shooting happening. Maybe they're no. Maybe they're seeing it. I sometimes forget it, but I will realize what action I did because I see no tokens here. I did coordinate. Oh, there should be a stress.
Yeah,
Something
like same
that.
for me. Like most often the players will notice it a couple of minutes or when doing maneuvers. Oh, that's a good shot. Hello.
Yes, from Sam here. But said free weights. Yeah, it's safe.
Still calling the people. Like judges take a bit of time to come.
Yeah, that's okay. There's still a lot of shooting happening here. He didn't take a reinforce with Django. That can hurt him quite a lot, actually. Oh, first shot here hit crit. Into focus play. Evade. Takes the force. Evades the first shot. Still 4 more to come.
Yeah, a lot more to come.
Yes, everything is range 2, maybe even range 1.
Oh boy, no rerolls needed.
Yep.
Oh,
net is out.
Fortunate for Django so far, right?
Yes, it looks really good for Django.
I mean, it's good dice from TIE Fighters, but you expect to get some damage in. Alright.
Yeah.
That's
one. So takes the first damage. Oh, Lone Wolf.
Oh no, Lone Wolf! Okay.
Takes damage. Okay, Reinforce would have been a bad action, actually.
I mean, now that you know the result, right? Like, usually I don't think in this situation Reinforce would usually be great to avoid a ton of damage. But if you roll like god on defense, not needed, right? Oh, man! That's Fire Spray. Insane.
It's range 1, so he has an extra die.
Mm-hmm. This shot is so big for First Order here. They need damage with this shot.
Valorous reroll.
It's
for 3 hits, so certainly a damage.
Hoping for blanks now. Because if you only two damage with so many shots into Django, that's not a good round. Oh boy, getting 2 shields.
So, 3 damage. I think it could have been better, but Django had force and focus. But it was a lot of hits, actually.
It was a lot of hits, so yeah.
Yeah.
Django
for that, it was really good defense.
Yeah. And the thing is, Django didn't even need it, the focus token.
Yeah.
Insane.
And almost took no damage. So when did you play your game? Yesterday?
This morning. We are playing against New Zealand, so time difference is pretty big. They are like 10 hours in the future.
Yeah. So they know ahead when the world dies.
Mm-hmm. They can warn us, actually, like everybody else.
Okay, but that's nice.
I mean, if they want to, right? Like, they could just keep it a secret and just laugh at everybody.
Yeah, and be like, ha ha ha, we know it, you don't yet.
Yeah, right. And then laugh at all our TikToks and Instagram stories, how we are happy with our life, and they know in 10 hours it's gonna be over.
Yeah.
So that was a pretty cool match. Like, it's very close. I won by 65 to 51 or something like that.
So the stress now could be important.
Yeah, I called everybody I could, the captains and the judges.
Yeah.
No reaction yet. Let's just hope Melrose is just flying a blue.
Yeah, the Scottish captain is certainly. Yeah, I'm not reacting here.
No, it's
no.
Not everybody is like 24 hours ready for X-Wing.
Just kidding. Yeah, only I feel like I see all these games. I watch so much XTC these few days. It's crazy.
I love to watch XTC side of my working, right? I'm home office right now. I have multiple screens, so there's like XTC games like at noon, in the morning, at afternoon. I just have it on a little screen on the side.
Yeah.
Pretty relaxing.
I understand that.
So you sound a bit tired today. Was it a hard work a day? A hard day at work?
For me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to go to bed earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And I did it, but my problem is if I go to bed an hour earlier, I wake up like 1.5 hours earlier. So it's my body is like, no,
Mm-hmm.
we don't want to sleep more. We just want to sleep that certain amount, which is still way not enough sleep.
Yeah.
But
I know the feeling. Like once you have like a week where you don't sleep enough, your body get used to that so quickly, right? And then even on the weekend, if you try to sleep more, it doesn't work.
So let's see. But now I don't like the position actually of these TIE fighters that much anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to keep up with that Django. He's in a really good position.
Yeah, like him surviving this round with only 3 shields is so big because now you're feeling pretty happy about just moving over the TIE fighters, shooting with your butt.
Yeah, next turn, if you are moving over them, you can maybe drop a bomb. It's like, yeah, here, eat that proxy mine.
I think Django got a bit lucky that was only one range one shot incoming, right?
Mm.
Oh boy, so what do you do as first order player here for Iceland? I think you still turned in, right? It's not like you can sloop here, really. You can sloop with some of them.
Yeah, it's 2 sloops, isn't it? No, it's 3 sloops.
3 sloops.
Yeah, that's not so good. But yeah, it feels bad. Actually, blue and red can sloop, but I think blue and red have a shot if they just do like a 1 hard.
Yeah. I think maybe everybody's just 1 harding, like pink and brown, maybe for the block. Drago somehow decides to be a bit silly about his moves. You could even brown 1 hard and barrel, right? That could also be a pretty good point.
Yeah.
I think I would like
actually,
that.
yes.
Then the blue and red one can go for the fight. Green can green can sloop to the right.
There's a sloop for pink fit.
Sloop to the left, right? Yeah, but
yeah, it's a brave one, isn't it?
It's a very brave one. I think it will fit. On the other end, it's 3 bank, right? 3 bank is pretty fast. You see sub in the head is saying you can never recover from sleep debt. So the concept itself is a myth. You never sleep because you can't collect what you owe. Kinda true. Like sometimes you just need to reset, right? So you have to stay awake so long that your body is just crashing.
I don't think that's how it works.
Fate of Kane is asking, would you like to stream a game England versus Canada in 75 minutes, so after this game? I can do it.
England versus Canada, and who plays the game?
Yeah.
Who's playing?
Who is playing? Because this is an interesting matchup, right? Like, we finally need somebody who's making only drink the hot sauce. Canada and Ireland, I think, like the only favorites left. The group who can make them.
So, it was a sloop, was it?
Mm-hmm.
It's only two sloops,
it's only
so
two?
we were
Right.
wrong.
We're so
yeah, it's
bad,
not
Fabi.
Yeah, you see, I was thinking first it's 2s, but I wasn't so sure anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, with 2 sloops,
easy. Easy peasy.
Brown bumps there, I don't know.
I think Brown should have moved first, right? Brown for the 1 hard,
yeah.
and then Barrow.
There's some of there's some order mistakes here.
Mm-hmm. But maybe it was intentional because
that's
in the case
possible, but
Django bumps forward, right? Then you still have a shot with Brown.
That's true, but then I would do the hearts here. What's happening here? But the sloops are fine as well, I guess, with these. Melrose is probably in a bit of pain now. Let's see what Melrose is doing. What kind of color?
Yeah, but you're right. It's so bad because you're so far away from your FOs. They can't really protect you too much anymore.
So he's a master of evading this gas cloud, I must say.
It's true.
Crazy.
So that is Sindri, like, respect, man. Not hitting the gas cloud
What?
after all the moves.
Yes. Oh, but Sam is in such a good position now. You don't want that. You just target lock Melorus and let him bleed.
Yeah, I think that was the best position the FOs will get for the whole game, and they just did 3 damage, so...
Oh, that was a stress. Have you seen that? Melorus was stressed.
Was she? Oh, boy. It was
What?
just hidden from...
How did... What?
No, it was not... I think they maybe in the planning phase, they noticed the stress. So they put it back in.
I didn't see when they placed it, but it's like now I see it clearly. Like,
oh, it was just like, you know, the tokens somehow stack like very strangely and then just hidden somehow.
Maybe it was below the ship or something.
No, like I was looking earlier under the ship and everywhere. I think they just noticed during planning, and while we were paying attention to the TIE fighters, they sneaked the stress in there.
Maybe.
Gonna be Remy versus Dom.
Oh, Django is flying over there. This is actually quite good for Django. No, why do you boost? It's only like 3 ships shooting at you.
And I don't think
only one modded, and you could drop a bomb.
Yeah, right. Bombing would be great the next turn, but alright. Going for the more defensive move.
He will drop a bomb anyway now, but still. Lone wolfing. Oh, spending. He's going really offensive here. To Melorus, I guess. Yeah, Melorus is not that lucky. Not like Django.
Dom Flanagan, right? Against Remy from Team XM. You can do the casting stuff.
Yeah. So Melorus shot into Sam, did no damage. Sam shoots back now. Poor Melorus. This is one of these situations where you're not certain if you actually shoot into Sam now.
It's too dangerous.
Yeah. So does he use the target lock yet? No, it doesn't. So 2 hits, just spending the force. Takes 1 on Melorus, 1 more. So Melorus is on 4 hull. Now Sam shoots back. Target lock. Rerolls all his dice. Ooh, hit crit. Let's see. So the crit goes through. And fuel leak. Okay.
Alright, contacting the players for the next round after this is gonna be England, it's Canada, Dom against Remy.
So yellow is now shooting Django, blank, rerolls into a single hit. Django evades naturally. Django has no tokens and no rerolls anymore. We have to remember that. Now it's only green, red, and blue that still have a shot on Django.
Alright. Chat is asking, is this the Lightenstoner guy that is commentating? Yes.
The Lightenstoner.
Lightenstein.
The Lightenstoner guy, yes.
Oh, yeah. Ban someone. There's a bot in my chat. Bam. Got him.
A bot?
You know how, like, sometimes you see the messages? You want to get famous.
You don't want to get famous and buy followers, crimes, and viewers?
Shy. I'm a very shy person. I don't get famous.
I would have bought some viewers.
For me.
Not bots, viewers.
Some viewers. Alright. Django still amazes on the green.
Django is a beast here. It's like, I don't take damage. That's not me.
Yeah. As the FO player right now, like, if you encounter a Django like that, you have to 100% believe those green dice will not hold the full game. Like, you can't get tilted by that.
He did like 0 damage now on Django with 4 ships, probably. Ah!
Yeah. Defense roll, though. Oh, Fabi!
Nope. 0 damage. Oof, 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 oof. I have to check my front door. I think it's open. I heard somebody whistle outside.
All right.
That's normal. I normally don't hear that in my flat.
Stay safe, Fabi. Stay safe.
Yeah. It was open.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I forgot to close it.
Okay. Are you sure
Maybe
you're alone right now in your home?
Yes, I'm sure. Maybe I have to check later if I have the keys still outside in my door. I sometimes forget them in my door. The next day when I'm going out of the flat, I'm like, "Wow, where are my keys?" Then I open the door. Ah, okay, they're outside.
Luckily, Switzerland.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
very safe country.
It is.
I'm also living in an apartment complex in upper parts, so it's not likely that there are any people going up the stairs all the way. But my keys outside.
Yeah, I lived in Zurich in the apartment complex. I lived. It was funny. The higher up you lived, the safer you were because the two ground levels, they had breakings. Not that rarely. So it happened like in the 4 years I lived there, it happened like 3 times. But it was only the bottom 2 ground levels. I was like in the 5th floor. There was never anybody up there, so it's quite safe. Thieves don't like to climb stairs. There was no elevator or anything, so. And it's a lot of way to walk if you're a stranger in a house floor, something like that. But anyway, I live in the countryside. I mean, everything here is countryside.
It's a very beautiful countryside in Switzerland, right? So can't complain.
Yeah.
Very close to the mountains.
I don't lock my door when I'm home. I only lock my door when I'm out of my flat. And you can open the door from the outside. So that's funny. It's not it. One times I had the postbote, the
Postman?
Yes, the postman, the UPS guy was standing in my flat when I came out of my toilet. I was like, what the fuck? What are you doing here? And he's like, oh, hello. I thought this is not the entrance to your flat. Sorry. Yeah, okay.
It's kind of funny, like coming out of the toilet, like still like pulling your pants up.
Nah, he was super surprised, but in a honest way. So I believe him. My front door doesn't look like a door. Actually, it more looks like an entrance to another door. So,
yeah, I can see that, right? Like if you see that's just maybe a door for the hallway or something like that.
Yes, exactly, something like this.
I will on Friday have to go into a little bubble because next week I will be working in Austria for a mountain bike event. So I will be out of the XTC and everything and streaming for around a week. I will return the Sunday after.
Okay.
It's all up to you next week for streaming and everything. You have to keep up the power.
Yeah. Team Switzerland is to stream.
I mean, do you want to? I can give you my stream login. You can take over. You can put Swiss flags everywhere.
yeah, we can look into that actually. So I have OBS installed and I know how to use it and everything. So he's cloaking again. I like the maneuvers here. They look good. He's covering Melrus actually. Yeah, I like that.
I like it very much, right? You have to protect Melrus somehow.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to update the overlay because I was getting the next game ready. So 2 shields on Melrus, hit crit. Crit is a
few leak. I'm just not sure if you just stand still here with Melrus, but I think Django will only do 1 hard and then it's a really bad maneuver.
Yeah, 1 forward is quite alright, right? Maybe even a bank would be
or
nice.
even a free bank, something like that, something crazy.
Yeah. Which means you're still close enough for rerolls, but far enough for shots.
Yeah, no range one shot, so you maybe survive, something like that. Yeah. Where in Austria are you going to?
We're starting in Nauders.
Nauders. Oh, he does a free bank. I
Look
like
at
this.
that, it's
This
perfect.
is really good here.
This is very, very good.
That's a really good maneuver.
Like, Melrose is like looking out of the window, saying hi to Sam.
Yeah. Like in Top Gun, you know? Isn't there a Top Gun scene where he's doing that? I think there is, isn't
I'm not
it?
sure if Top Gun or there's a comedy version of Top Gun, you know? Like Hot
Was
Shots.
it that one?
Yeah, it was
Yes,
Hot
Hot
Shots.
Shots. I'm not sure
It was Hot
anymore.
Shots where like they fly cockpit to cockpit above each other, and then the one guy is like just smiling and waving. Hot Shots was a great movie for me as a kid. I love that.
Oh, Melrose dodged him, and Django has the boost to have anything in arc here.
Yeah, and I love it. This is great for Sindri here.
Yeah, it was really good.
That's a big win for Iceland. Now he just needs to do a bit of more damage into Django.
Can only shoot yellow, and yellow is the one with the evade token.
Perfect.
Super good.
Perfect choice here. Only one. This is looking like a great round for first order. Luckily with the evade.
Yes.
The thing is, this Django list, no hull upgrade, right? So 5 damage is enough for 5 points. That's 1 shield, 1 damage card. That's quite doable for the first order.
Maybe happening soon.
And still, Django is like 102 points, 51 half points. That is more than 2 TIE fighters.
Can shoot Sam here. Really nice. Has the reroll from Melrose.
Doesn't need
no
to give
reroll.
focus. No, bumping.
No, it's bumped.
That's sad.
These fire sprays are on fire. The green dies there.
But this can't hold all the time, right? Sooner or later. First, Sam trigger. You get a.
Yeah.
You should thank me for the target lock.
That's true, actually. So there's always the debate: do you shoot Sam here? Yeah, you do, but you try to push damage through. So crit first, re-rolling into.
Hit!
Hit crit.
Oh, but 2 hits again, like, come on! You can't do it again!
This feels bad. Didn't need to use Lone Wolf.
Lone Wolf now.
Yeah.
It can't be an evade, please no. No! Alright, Sindri, don't get tilted, don't get salty. Just continue shooting and just do damage.
Yeah.
Reroll.
Reroll.
Yeah.
Damage again. It was like max hits with all of them. Oh, okay.
Finally again, that's half points.
Half points. That is important.
Very important.
Oh, the boost there. Without that boost, he could have dropped a bomb, was in range 1, and maybe there is already a dead TIE fighter.
Yes. And I'm not afraid of the unmodified shots too much, right? Like, I think one of these maybe with a reroll, but the others unmodified in this position. You can take it as Django with rerolls and everything.
Yeah, and he's now pretty safe from the bombs. With Melrose, you can do the too hard to the left now. Sam will probably do the same, but that's a range 2, maybe 3 shot. Melrose obstructed. I don't know. No, it's probably not obstructed. To be obstructed, he needs to do a 2 bank or something that.
Yeah, but still, like, Melrose is kind of getting away, right?
Yeah, he is.
It's a she. It's a woman. And the thing is, I think Sam will drop a couple of bombs, right? Just in case the TIE fighters decide to follow up.
Yeah, but they are safe. It's easy. They will do slower maneuvers there.
I believe so. Also, like, Django is like a snack. Little snack for you to eat on, right? Even without the rerolls maybe later. Because Melrose is flying away.
Yeah.
Sindri in the lead. 51 points to 25 by Greg for Scotland. For all the viewers who have just joined us today, we will get a double match later on. Canada versus England following after this game. Like,
I now read they are Captain Figurine is talking about Texas in Liechtenstein.
yeah. We don't talk about politics here. Like, not too much. A little bit.
They are actually super low. It's crazy.
It is.
Yeah.
And I also think, like, similar with Switzerland, you have all the private banks in countries, right? Like, a lot of them.
Yes. Yeah, I can drive along the street. There are a lot of private banks here. But I mean, I'm not working in a bank, so
You're a good one.
it's not for me.
You're one of
I
the.
don't make. I'm
few.
one of the poor ones. Yeah.
Oh boy, we shouldn't start that in a German stream. Maybe. What is the range of informant? Yeah, Meros is actually informant on board and is
Range 2.
range 2, right?
Yeah, so no informant.
And the informant trigger or token is on Django, actually.
And the card is close to Django as well, if you want to put it on your screen.
Got it here. 2-0. We didn't see it flip once, right? So Django was always
Not yet.
far away from
Always
Meros.
out. Yeah. So do you hunt Django now? I think you don't. So Django is hurt enough that you can finish him in late game.
Yeah, I agree. With the FO Swarm, I think you go slow a bit and just keep formation a bit and just let the fire sprays go and see where they will go. Oh, they don't have thermals, they have prox mines. That's right, I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's a proxman, so it's no worries at all
Yeah,
here.
okay,
These
you're so
bombs
right.
are like.
I'm so used to the usual meta crap, right? Like with thermal detonators.
That's why the boost wasn't that good, so he could have.
Ooh, bit close,
maybe
man.
he forgot as well that they are thermals. Yeah, he can do
barrel.
Barrel roll or one hard downwards next turn. But you don't want to do that.
Yeah, I think barrel still is like kind of okay.
Yeah, certainly.
Like today in my match, I had to face Death Rain, and Death Rain with thermal detonators is amazing, right? Like bringing new life to the ship.
I mean, thermals is like same. It's way too cheap, way too good.
For 4 bombs and for ships like Death Rain, you utilize the actions for that, man.
Yeah.
Crazy, cray. So yeah, Proximans are not hitting this round, but I like it still as a control mechanism, right? You are closing up the space and lanes for the TIE fighters quite
Just
a bit.
Target lock him, remove his transponder codes.
Yeah,
do it.
Goes for it, love it. Good choice here, Sindri. Good boy.
Very good.
Yeah. So no transponder codes left anymore. We have quite some rounds of shooting, right? But all Gray could do was damage on Melrose.
Yep.
A bit surprising.
And not a lot, actually.
Not a lot, and we know that TIE FOs are kind of hard to kill with 3 agility and 4 health, right? Like the threshold of a ship you can't easily one-shot.
Yep. I would target lock with all my ships here if I'm Sindari, because Sam will try to shoot Melrose. And Django is probably going behind the gas cloud there. Especially with green. With green, you certainly target lock. There will be no arcs here for green.
Angry Fabi about green.
Yeah. I mean,
but it's okay. I think you can take a bit of time to set up, right, your next engagements. You're in the lead here. 4K by the fire spray. I like it. Getting Zam quicker back into the fight, and Zam is safe here.
So is that arc dodge now?
Not sure. You can go to the table. I try to maintain stream camera as much as possible.
I would move the camera around like a drunkard.
This is a problem for viewers, right? Because you as a streamer, when you do it like normally, moving the camera all around, it's getting super annoying to watch.
Yeah. And just do like a 5-degree angle or something, something really unusual, which is really annoying.
Maybe next time when we I tried to get maybe Scott on our stream to play, right? And we could commentate him, and then I do the strange angles and everything.
Yeah. It's in arc.
Okay, it's in arc.
Yeah.
Like, I would change camera, like, for super important shots and rounds. You shouldn't overdo it too much. Not hitting the gas cloud. What is this game with the cloud evasion? Like, both players don't know what hitting obstacles is. Belarus fixing the crit. I like. Honestly, like, both Sintry and Greg avoiding all the obstacles with, like, close moves. Way better than me.
Now let's see. It's only one guy that is in range here. Maybe blue can shoot back. That's possible.
Yeah, maybe, but that is good range control here. But Django, not as good on offense as on defense.
But you now would love to have thermal detonators.
Yep. That shot into Melrose without any mods on Mel. And a target lock from Zam. That's heavy damage. Target lock here.
Ouch. Good thing he... No, doesn't matter that he fixed the fuel leak. No
Yeah.
crits in there.
I think he expected not to be an arc, right? But still,
he's still living.
So in the end, it was good because you still live and barely. You didn't roll a focus anyway to utilize the token. Ah, see Rafi in the chat. He disagrees. Moving the camera is great. It's great for yourself when you're doing the camera movement, I think.
Rafi likes to do the roller coaster stuff.
Like, come on, the spectators are getting sick. Much
motion sickness.
Motion sickness.
So it's only blue and red shooting back on Django's, but maybe they can push some damage through. It would be deserved. There wasn't a lot of damage from these ties.
I mean, Django parked pretty much into the whole swarm and
Rose focus can use his focus token.
Got away with not so much damage, but no, he is not taking them.
Yeah, but this is okay. He spent the token. That's all right.
No mods because barrel roll and no range for Mel. And it is the blanks, of course. Yeah, I can check Mel, of course, but I don't think that's trying it. Zam trigger in the end of engagement. Blah blah blah. Nothing.
No, there is no ship having Sam in arc anyway, so it doesn't matter. So now with red, what do you do? It's the one hard hitting the bomb, probably.
Yeah, no, I don't want. No. Go either disengage here with red or just go for the gas cloud. I think I would just turn away just to keep points here.
No, you can just do a free bank. You evade all the gas clouds anyway. Doesn't matter what you fly.
Maybe, but I still love all the prox mines, even if you don't hit anything. This is closing up the room for the TIE fighter so much, right? Because obstacles in the way, bombs in the way, left and right of you. There's just not much of place for you to fly without barrel rolling later. That is great for Zam, who is coming back for fight.
Yeah, but I guess blue can do a one hard now. That should fit.
Blue should fit, right?
Yeah, then pink the same thing, and green a two hard. Nah, that is probably on the gas cloud, but yeah, you just take that one. And brown can do like a two bank, so you have a lot of arcs into Sam, and Sam is probably doing a one hard as well, something like that.
You think Sam is disengaging? I believe Sam with stress is engaging, actually. I mean, we see Greg flying, right? Like, he loves to engage the swarm. He isn't afraid.
That's true, but Melrose can now, with a free bank, Melrose is probably safe here.
Yeah. This was a big shot, right? The Sam shot into Melrose, and Mel rolling that one evade to keep her alive. That was super big. That was a bit lucky, actually, like fixing the crit, no defensive token, still rolling the evade.
Yeah, but it was a deserved evade.
It was kind of, but still, this is just like relying a bit on luck here to survive. And
that's true.
Like, we know the result, right? So we can talk about that. But if you don't know the result of that thing, you have to expect that you're in arc. If you watch closely, then you have to go defensive here. I mean, sure, like Zam can roll the crit, but Zam has no Doku. You can't call the crit.
But I'm not the biggest fan of the K turn from Sam. I would have probably turned to the right here, but because Django is now looking in the wrong direction, actually, so everything can now shoot on Sam, and Django is out of the the game for a turn.
Django, 4K.
Yes, but then he's out of the game for one turn, which
Yeah.
is actually good. So you can shoot everything into Sam and
Yes.
maybe half Sam as well. So
Yeah.
then it's 2 hull ships and you lose maybe like 2 hull, 1 hull.
For sure. I think Sindri is in the driver's seat a bit, right? Because, like you said,
Yeah.
losing one type FO, 25 points, you don't care too much. Getting half
Yeah,
points
and
on Zam.
there is
Ooh.
no damage hits on these FOs here, which is crazy. And Django is on halved, so this is a super good trade.
Perfect trade, actually.
Yeah.
And Melrose is away, right? Like, you need a couple of turns for his fire sprays to get even close to Melrose now.
Yeah, the only thing he could do would be a 1 hard with Sam, but then he's still stressed there, and I don't like it.
Yeah.
Being stressed.
26 minutes left on the board. I think it looks good for Sindri. But still, Sam is Sam. We could see some bonus attack triggers, which could skew the game a bit because a lot of firepower.
Yeah, turn the game around super fast here.
Another proc spawn by Django. I don't like this one. Like, I don't expect Red to fly that way.
Even if Red was the free bank, it's between these two, these 2 bombs.
And oh! Red hitting the procs, man. I don't think that was intentional, right? Like, he expected to land in front of that. But maybe you just play a Minesweeper and clear the procs mine for your teammates.
Yeah, maybe then you will see if it was a 2 hard with blue, then that was actually like
the lucky roll.
Calling
he Doku.
called the crit.
Still, lucky roll, man. Could have been worse.
It is. What is it? Direct. Ooh. See, the bomb almost does all the damage here.
Yeah, the bomb did more damage on the TIE fighters than all your shooting. Try to write this changes things a bit, right? Like, yeah, that was minesweeping, actually. Clearing the mine for your teammates.
I don't think so, no. Because blue wouldn't have fit them, was safe there.
You think so? No, blue? No. We don't see the old mine. I think blue would have hit it, right?
No.
Okay, I believe you. I choose to believe you. But that dodging of the obstacles is insane, man.
Oh, no bump.
No bump.
Nice.
Strange formation.
Yeah,
but
this
actions
is
for everybody.
This can be horrible for Sam now.
Yeah, this is amazing for First Order and Sindri.
Yeah. Oh, doesn't he do a better roll? I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, in this direction, I would have rolled.
I like it because you're staying more information that way and just can follow up your guys.
That's cool. Oh, just the 1 hard.
Oh, this could be bad. That's a lot of shots incoming, right? So if you don't roll amazingly on defense again, that could be half points on them. Melrose, you don't have a boost, right? You could. Do you have a barrel roll? No, you don't have any reposition.
No, you have no reposition. You just focus. Take an evade and pray. Focus and pray, not evade.
I think it's the range 3 shot most likely, so there's a good chance you can survive.
I would say range 2, but still a chance there.
Yeah, could be range 2. It's still a big booty. But yeah, Django out of the fight.
First token, it's 3 against 2 dice. It's possible that you take no damage.
You're right, range 2.
So let's see.
Killing Melrose would be big for Greg here. He needs to do that because
he has to hope for 2 blanks.
Oh, 3 blanks! No target locks.
This is big.
I think all the dice luck in the beginning from the defense of Django, you used up your luck for the fire sprays already. Yeah, and it's just First Order shooting back, and that's a lot of shots. A lot of shots into them.
I think all except red are modded from Melrose, probably. So all tokens gone there.
Yes. Sam trigger.
Yeah, Sam will be full after this, but who cares?
Who cares? I mean, you still take the target lock and just transfer the target lock around to the target you expect to shoot next round. Right, looking good. No reroll, I don't believe. Let's check the range. Just
No,
out.
just not. But you spend anyway.
Well. Range 3 obstructed, so actually 4 die.
No, he can choose.
Oh, he can choose.
Yeah.
Zam, Greg, he doesn't need 4 dice because he's rolling evades.
Greens are super strong here.
Uh-huh. And imagine Zam doesn't take any damage at all.
Yeah, just filling up Sam feels bad.
Alright, more hits incoming. Ooh,
so
more evades. 1 shield.
First damage.
Alright, got more shots.
You know, it's probably maybe 1 damage or 0 damage. Oh, he can shoot Django. He shoots Django.
I like it. It's better than the obstructed shot into Zam.
That's true.
That should be Melrose range.
Yeah.
And a good one.
And
oh, has the token.
Yeah, focus token.
Always has the token. Has even lone. Oh, the flex from Greg here for the lone wolf. Oh, this is tilting.
Actually, it's not a flex because green can choose as well, but you probably don't.
You think so? Oh, yeah, that's right. But it's obstructed, right? Is it? Oh, so actually.
You're going into Django.
Yeah, not a flex here.
Okay, you're so right. It wasn't no flex. It was. Well, he spent the first focus token, so it was a flex.
It was, and that's damage. A lone wolf now. He changed his mind. I think he changed his mind.
Okay,
but he's taking 2. That's big.
What is really big?
Django down to 3. That's killable for the FOs.
It is.
So Zam survives with only 1 shield. That's fine, but 2 additional damage into Django. This is amazing for first order. Like 5 points on fire sprays is most often like it's okay, right? Like 5 health on a fire spray. It's pretty safe. Can still boost and evade and everything, but you're now down to 3. And there's still all the TIE fighters on the board.
But now I'm a little bit. This is a situation I would not turn into Django now. I believe Django will not turn in there. Django will fly straight. So you have to turn in there to just shoot Sam and Sam will probably try to kill Melrose now.
I agree. You're playing a bit of mind games here, right? Because you're saying, Django, if you turn in, I'm gonna kill you. So you don't do it. And I like it, right? Even if Django turns in now, you can deal with Django later, I believe.
Yeah. Maybe and if you kill Melrose and Sam is not halved, the time is almost over. It's only like 19 minutes left. For sure. You're in the lead then.
The game is still, points-wise, very close. 38 to 51.
No, you're not in the lead. It's 49 then. No, you have a half Epsilon spot in there. So yeah, you're in the lead.
So pretty close. And Melrose 1 single damage for the kill. And Zam is in a good position to chase that. Break still has a lot of ways to victory, a lot of paths to victory here. Needs to keep Django alive though, right? Because if you lose Django and then there's 5 point on Zam, that's over.
Yeah, but now you try to park Melrose behind that gas cloud. Makes Melrose pretty safe against Sam. With a focus token behind that gas cloud. 3 dice, out to evade. I mean, something like brown and yellow can probably try to be in a position where they could shoot Sam if Sam goes slow and Django if Django turns in, but with the rest I would turn into Sam here.
I agree.
I don't believe that Django will turn in here.
That's also like my tummy feeling, right? You have to go into Zam for the half points.
Yeah. This is the thing. I don't know Craig, so I don't know how he plays. If he's a guy that is like conserving points, or if he's a guy that is like, no, I never turn back off a fight with my ships. I just keep going. There are certain players who will not turn away here.
Yeah, This is a bit a thing of XTC, because after 5 weeks now, you kind of have an archive of many players and teams, many games.
Yeah.
So if you have a bit of time, you can research the players a bit and tend to see their setups, how they fly in the beginning, how they do the first engagement, and what way they tend to fly, right? Are they aggressive? Are they not aggressive? And for every team which is going to the finals later on, right, for the big tournament, I think video research will be a super big point.
That's true. But the finals is like a normal tournament, isn't it?
No, it's a round robin, so you have to play each team in the finals on 2 days.
Ah, okay.
But you know which teams are there, right? So you can prepare for that, actually. You can really do like video training. Look up like Marcel Manzano, look up like Fabi, look at Funwalk.
But you don't, there's so many players. This is like so much, like 7 play. That's crazy. No,
I wouldn't be surprised if like a couple of players or teams who have the time will do that.
Yeah, so I don't have the resources to do that time-wise. I wouldn't have the resources.
I think so. Most people can't do that, right? You're right. It's like time intensive, but a couple of players maybe who have the time, who can like binge watch a weekend of X-Wing, they could do it for their team and do notes, right? Like prepare like a notebook for everybody.
Yeah. So red is turning this way, maybe just making some space here, I hope. Okay, so he's going for Django and going fast. This is a solution here as well, I guess. Is this again a order mistake or just a...
Sometimes a bit strange, right?
Yeah, he's doing this quite a lot here. The bumping because of... Oh, did he too straight? Was that because he didn't have anything dialed in there?
No, that was too straight on the dial, right? But maybe you want to keep a bit of room open for Brown, so he's more like a linebacker waiting for... Oh no, it was a 2-move. He forgot the dial.
Yeah, he forgot the dial, so it's a 2.
Oh, I think this is the first time I've seen it live. Buddy.
Yes. I mean, on a normal table, yeah, there it can happen, but never on TTS.
Usually not, right? Especially, I think, after the last update, like, the game will make sure that you're already dialed in something, or there will be a warning. I think it's in the beta. I'm not sure if it's on the main version yet, but Flipster did program the dials in the beta that when you don't set all the dials, the game will give you a warning in the chat.
Django's turning in there. So, oof.
This is rough. This could be a dead Django, and he is at most killing one TIE fighter. This could be the game for Iceland.
Yeah, and the only hurt TIE fighter is red. So red is safe there.
Oh boy. I mean, we have seen Django before in this situation. He evaded almost every damage, but can he evade it this time? There are more range one-shots. Yeah, I think the hands of the players, how they discuss their situation.
I think Django has to go into Malorus because there's a high chance that Sam won't kill Malorus here.
Yeah, and yes, yeah.
Yeah, it feels so bad.
Oh boy.
And even this can be saved. Oh.
3 dice. Easy evade. This spells disaster for Team Scotland.
Yes, it does. Malorus will have a shot back into Django.
Yeah,
Django should be dead now.
This is problematic. It's not a good shot, luckily. Oh, Zam, a good one.
Perfect conversation here.
But it's gas cloud obstructed, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah!
Without using that token, this is
gas cloud, savior of Malorus.
Yeah. Crazy. Now Malorus will kill Django.
There's a good chance. Not gonna lie.
Crit something like that, then blank out. No.
It's a start.
Hit crit.
It's a hit crit. Barbie the Prophet.
The Prophet.
You're getting one more, Django.
No blank out. But
Should get one more.
Yeah, you should check. I would check for that lone wolf, but
A bit sloppy from both players actually this game, but I can't say anything, right? Because I'm the same on the table sometimes, especially on stream when I feel the pressure a bit. Little mistakes here and there.
Yeah, that could be range 2. It's quite close actually. They have to look for this, not us.
Yeah. If they fail to look it up, it's gonna be penalty points for everybody. Roll for the blank.
Does that guy have a token? I don't see it.
No, I don't think so.
No.
That's the range 1.
That's 3 range 1s there.
That's the big ones. There are 3 range 1 shots. No focus though, because of the bump.
Yeah.
Django is like, has to spend. Yeah, you spent here. That means 2 range 1 shots with focus into Django for the kill.
And without tokens on Django's side. This one is probably Malorus modded.
Doesn't need it at 3. This could be already the dead one. It isn't yet.
No, it is a 3 health, not 2.
Have ship? 1 left. Has to survive this one. Hoping for blanks. That's not... That is doable.
Oh.
Checking for range. Melrose. Yeah. And nope. Can Django do it again? Netty evades. No, not this time.
Just enough.
With the kill on Django, I think the game's not over yet, right? Because Zam can still kill Melrose for points. Then needs to kill... Oh boy. 2 TIE fighters?
Yeah, but no way. That's too long. That just...
Yeah. It's a problem again, right? 4 health, 3 agility. You can almost never be one-shotted by one shot. And even if you get like heavy damage, you can decline to shoot into Zam to avoid the bonus attack. So, Team Iceland in the lead in the driver's seat, for sure.
Now with Melrose, burnout, like, what has it? Does it has a 4 straight? No, it doesn't. It's only 3 straight.
No, 4 straight. I think enough with 4 straight.
Okay. Like doing a 4 straight? I think that's okay-ish.
Yeah, 4 straight is white.
And focus token, so because I think the one heart from Sam is hitting the gas cloud. Which means it's only force modded shot against you. Maybe dropping the seismic with Sam just to cover, to hinder the ties from...
seismic here. What are you talking about?
Not seismic, proxy. Yeah. Because there will be no other situation, I think, for Sam with the size, with the proximities.
Might as well drop it right on.
Yeah, not in 8 minutes, there won't be a chance. Maybe. This is the thing. I like to actually use proxies like Craig does it to narrow down attack lanes and stuff, because people are afraid of bombs.
Yeah, and I think for Proxmite, they should be afraid, right? That's potential 3 damage.
It is.
But Proxmites are also good. I'm not too much afraid of 1 damage, like seismic proton bombs. If I have shields, I take that. Thermal detonators, I take 1 every time. If I get better board position from that, because it's still a 50-50.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen people before, right, on Hexside streaming, where somebody is dropping like 1 or maybe 2 thermal detonators, and then the opponent player is just like killing his formation and his board position just to try to avoid that. This is just killing.
For some possible damage. When I play my ships, I just ignore the bombs, and this is a problem as well. So, but I don't know what's the right way to do it. The right way is probably to sometime ignore them, sometime don't.
Yeah, right. Like, depending on board state and depending on your health, right? If you're healthy and beefy, just take the bomb.
Yeah, I have beefy ships, but have you seen my game against Mexico?
No, I didn't. Like, sorry.
There was thermal detonators killed Jostero with Deadman. The Deadman switch killed Torani. Then triggered Jostero's attack on my Torani, killed my Torani. It was like one thermal detonator killed like 3 ships.
Okay, you should have avoided.
Yeah, but not my ships. It was 2 of the opponents, so it was okay for me.
It was okay.
Actually.
In the end, it was okay.
Yeah, then it's okay. And I won the game. It was the last turn and the last bomb, so it was all right for me.
It was good. And here's the boxman.
Yeah, to just close down the lane a little bit.
Like, Scum is the only faction in the game where you can do stuff like that, right? And again, it's not a...
What?
Why? Not a single hit on an obstacle this game, right? Not a single one. Gotta believe it. Both Greg and Sindri are just way better players than us. I think Sindri can't believe it also, like, he's so surprised.
Yes. Crazy one.
Look at that flying, like, this is hotshot flying for sure. Top Gun. I'm telling you. Top Gun.
It is.
I mean, the real life Top Gun is like a flight academy thing for the US Navy, where they can send their already trained pilots to get better. I believe Sindri and Greg, they both went to Top Gun. Yeah, this is just everybody turning around to get ready to fight Zam.
Yeah.
Time's clicking. And this is the problem when you face swarms, right? Like, even if you fly fast normally with them, it takes so much time. It eats so much seconds. Like doing the move, doing the action, checking for range, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think it is just not enough time left anymore for them. You can kill Melrose maybe, and then you need another round to maybe kill a TIE fighter, and that's just not enough.
Does he do a stop with Melrose here? Or let's hope not.
No, you turn away, right? You just turn away and play Ring Around the Rosie. Yeah, Zam is forced to boost to at least get the shot.
Yeah.
Good for you.
But he blocked his free straight there.
That's maybe... No, I don't think it's obstructed.
No, it doesn't. No, it isn't.
Can still survive because dice are dice.
That's true. And it's only a... Is there a target lock? No, no target lock. It's only a focus. Force token.
Spent it earlier for the shot where you just couldn't kill Melrose.
Yeah, hit crit. 3 dice. Possible to survive. Easy. Net is out.
Easy.
Ooh, this is like... Oh, this hurts. Checking with Melrose, the arc. Yeah, maybe there is something in arc. That's true. That's true.
Alright, I'll leave the casting for you for a couple of seconds. I will do a bit of advertising for the next game.
Alright.
Because I don't think there's too much to speak about this situation, sadly, anymore, because...
Yeah.
Poor Zam. Like, no, not poor Zam. We don't like Zam. Zam just can't win it anymore.
No, I'm okay with Zam, actually. I think the Zam card should just be Scum only and for like 2 points, because all good Scum crew cards are 2 points. 4 is way too much.
Oh no, Scum bias.
I don't know. No, actually, I think the problem isn't Zam on Scum, because Zam makes actually some ships which were not good. Like you can play G1A with Zam, and it's not overpowered, not at all. I think Sakas with Zam is not an overpowered ship for the points. It's fine. There are a lot of ships which are way better, like the Jumpmaster with Zam is really good. With Bosk maybe a little bit too strong. But I'm on the fence there because Bosk is quite an expensive ship. It's what's the bigger problem, for my opinion, is the Protectorate Gleb there. I think that one is the bigger problem than Zam, actually.
What was Gleb again?
You get a coordinate and you a red coordinate, and you can move the stress to another ship, which means you can coordinate the ship, then move the stress over to that one, and then that ship moves, and it's removing stress, get another action, and it's only 2 points, and you have a lot of really cheap crew carriers for Scum.
Yeah,
that's
true.
what make that's what makes it super good. The cheap crew carriers, actually. So Sam is yes, I agree. Sam is too good for Scum, but or is too cheap. Especially there is no drawback with Sam.
It literally isn't, right? Like for Sam crew, only the target lock ability for 2 points would be great. Like I would take that every time.
Yeah, you take that one actually for like 4 points. Yeah.
And
just if you have only that one,
right.
You pay 4 points.
I would pay for that 4 points easily. And
yeah.
Now you're getting the bonus attack additionally to that. This is the insane thing.
But I think it's not like if with 8 points, it's still good, but then it's only good on ships that are good already, which is the problem in my opinion. For 8 points, it's too expensive for ships like suckers and stuff. But
it's true. This is like a bit of a problem with like so many things in X-Wings, right? Because some upgrades on some ships are just brokenly good, and on other ships they're okay and are fun. But right now, X-Wing, the points, they don't give you the option to make it on one ship more expensive than on the other, except for initiative, right? But that doesn't help you always.
They could do it with the app. Yes, but there is no app, so
the app is still bad. It's better than the old app, but it's still a bad app.
Weren't they talking about a new app?
Oh, finally!
Sam takes 2.
Fire Spray is taking damage, but it's
Melloris arc dodge the Sam. And next turn, Melloris is pretty safe again, I think.
You just do like it's next turn because time is running out.
Oh no, there will be no next turn. It's 10 seconds.
Yep. This game is just over. And GG.
Maybe they do a next turn because it's like certainly nobody else shooting. Let's see. Maybe
they do next turn.
They don't have to. It doesn't matter. I mean, he cannot win this anymore. It's not possible to win it. It's only possible that he loses Sam now with all the ties shooting.
But I think players were in the end phase and decided to do another round. It's fair. Like play as much.
Actually, if we are like pedantic here, the cleanup phase wasn't over. There is still a lot of focus token on the board, and there is always a cleanup phase before there is a system a planning phase.
Yep. Like the actual rule is like after the end phase concludes, you're starting a new round. Yeah. It doesn't matter if you slam down the dials or not, but you have to do the end phase first, right?
Yes, and end phase is removing these focus tokens.
But I think it's okay. It's fair for.
It's okay. He doesn't. He cannot lose now, so it's completely fine.
Doesn't change the outcome.
He can only lose Sam. That's the only thing that can happen here.
And if both players have no problem with that, I don't have a problem.
Oh, chat is like Sam crew 8 points. I think that's too expensive.
Maybe too expensive
for most ships. Yeah. But then you only see it on stuff like
Nomlamp maybe and
Nomlamp or Busk, something like that, where it's still super good and makes the ship almost broken. But then other stuff like Hawk or G1A you will never use Sam on these guys anymore because then they are way too expensive. I mean, that's a little bit sad.
Panda's kind of right. He's saying that he's playing a list with 7 Fleet Gunner, 9 points, and a drawback for a card which is like not as good as them.
They could actually add the drawback to it. Scum has ways to remove disarm tokens. Scum has ways to handle that stuff. There could be a drawback. You can build your list around these drawbacks. There are some mining guild TIE fighters that can remove disarm tokens. Mm-hmm. Have you ever seen one of these?
Nope.
No, because there is no ability which gives drawbacks. You disarm.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Like, let's hope in the future that AMG is maybe like exploring those things a little bit more.
And I love janky stuff like this. You know, I would love if there is something like this. Really.
Have you seen the South African list which destroyed me with Bosk and everything on board? I think you got Gamut Key on one of the Was it a hawk? I think it was a hawk. Gamut Key Hawk, and you got clap and everything on board. It was a big party bus, and I just couldn't do anything about that. It was just so annoying.
Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, Gamut Keyhawk with Protectorate Clap, without title or anything.
I think it was only the Gamut Key crew, right? Because Bosk has so many crew slots, you just use the crew.
On Bosk, yeah, it's that. I mean, that makes Bosk so. Bosk can engage with, if he wants to, with 2 reinforced tokens there.
He had Lando as escape craft, and that was perfect because in the round where you use Gamut Key, you coordinate the focus or reinforce and take the other one. In the next round where you engage, you have double tokens and another action.
Yeah, you can even have 2 reinforce front, and then you add 2. You can do 2 reinforce action. Yes,
you can.
It's like there is an immortal Bosk for a 1 turn, and Bosk is a crazy good damage dealer.
Not immortal, and you take the 1 damage, but that is also like good for you. You take 1 damage from all the shots per turn.
Yeah.
Like flying against X-Wings or stuff like that, with like a lot of offense dice, especially range 1, you take double reinforce.
Yeah.
You will laugh in the face. Alright. Pretty funny that they decided to play another round because Zem is
and just evade each other. Yeah. It's like, all right, another round, but we arc dodge everything now.
It's good for us because it gave us time for our soapbox.
Yeah.
To talk about X-Wing and AMG.
No, there should be a drawback for Sam. I agree with that one.
That is like something of development mistake. I think FFG did, right?
It is, and I mean, Sam is one of the rare cards where they actually, or rare ship abilities where they use the charge tokens. You know, Boba Fett wouldn't be a problem if he had like 2 charges. When you can use 1 or 2 time a turn, something like that.
Yeah, like just Pavlo, right? Just Pavlo is pretty much Boba Fett, but in fair.
Yes, exactly. And Boba Fett could be completely fine. So you don't have to make Boba like 200 points if you have charge tokens.
I know.
And Sam is a card with charge tokens, but then they add 4 charge tokens.
4 charge tokens and 1,000 ways to recharge it, right?
Yes, so it's...
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. But I kind of like the idea of Zam, right? Like with the different conditions you can choose, so you can play a bit of mind games.
The idea is nice. The idea is good, but the execution is a little bit lackluster, I would say.
Really want to talk with the people, the developer or the blade testers with that. Sam is okay.
I think Sam would even be... Now you have to listen to this. Did you play 1.0?
Yes, I did.
You did. Sam would even be a good card in 1.0.
Yes, 100%.
And that means a lot, actually. Sam would be like a must take in 1.0. And this is like, if you hear something like this, it's like, what? This is crazy. Where you have TLTs and stuff and auto hits and more or less...
expertise.
Yes, stuff like that. Sam would be a good card there. It would be like one of the cards you just take.
Yeah. Like I played only in the back end of first edition, so I think my first wave I saw in real life was the Kylo wave. I don't know, wave 7, 8, 9 maybe.
Oh, at the end. So you started playing when everything got ridiculous, basically.
Yeah. Like I just all know TLTs and Jump Masters and Atani Mind Link.
Yes, when everything and stuff got even more ridiculous.
Super Dash.
The Fen and Ghost Fen and stuff like this.
Yeah, Ghost Fen. Mm-hmm. The Initiative 11 Coordinate, I think, was it?
Yeah.
Pilot Skill 11, sorry, not Initiative. Oh boy. Like I love to fly Poe back in the days in first edition, right? Because with its ability, I think it was something like an upgrade where you can keep your focus token, stuff like that. To always use Poe's ability.
Yeah, Poe and Dash worked quite well. There was a lot of stuff like this.
Like my very first system open, I think in the Hyperspace qualifier, was how many games? 5 or 6 games, right? I face 4 Dash Poes.
Yeah.
I was so sick after the day of Dash and Poe.
So now there will be another game. Do you have another co-caster?
Nope, I don't. You don't have to stay, right? If you're getting tired and have to work tomorrow and stuff.
Oh, I have to work, but when does the game start?
Pretty much after this one. Like, players are kind of ready.
I mean, this is over, this game, isn't it?
Yeah, it's over. GG. GG, everybody. Win for Iceland. Oh, the players is like pretty long in the table, right? Like just.
Yeah. It looked.
Okay.
We were talking about a lot of other stuff instead of the game, but in the beginning it looked quite good for
the
Craig.
beginning was a great game. Like we talked a lot about the game in the beginning because it was so interesting. But just the end was a bit sad for Fires.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's get the overlay on.
No, if the new game starts soon, then I can stay here. That's no problem at all. So, do we stay in this game? No, we take another game, isn't it?
Yeah, we would take another room. I will get you esports and everything.
Oh.
Yeah. You can already join and watch that, and I'm gonna prepare the overlay for the next.
The second is the password, the game name.
The first is the game name. I think the second is the password.
Okay.
England versus Canada. I like it.
If you hear somebody entering my flat, just yell around, okay?
Yeah, I will warn you. I will start the alarm.
Yeah.
So, oh boy, I see in the list for the first time. Not sure if I should have said yes. It's Remy for Canada with the Baron spam against Dom Flanagan for Team England with Troid Swarm. A lot of ships. It's gonna be fun. Team England tricking me with those lists here. Oh boy. The meta day. Dom Flanagan. Time for Team England. 8 points. Against Remy Dumer, Canada. Very French, so maybe from Quebec. Canada. Ballet. Better. Change the flex, right? We need. Bobby, alarm! Somebody's entering your room. Oh boy, chat. We need to call Fabi on his phone because maybe he is getting kidnapped right now. Telling everybody on stream that he doesn't close his doors.
So I'm back.
Are you back? Okay. So I was a bit
scared
for you, maybe that you were getting kidnapped.
You were?
Yes,
I got it last.
There were strange names on your microphone. strange sounds.
Noise. Yeah, I have used my Soda stream. You probably
I
heard
thought
it.
there was a Soda stream.
Yeah, that I got a nice glass of wine here and water.
Actually, after setting up everything here, I will also get, I think, a beer or something. Also stream, everybody. I will restart the stream a little bit to make it easier for YouTube later, right? So, gonna restart the stream for a second. Don't worry. Because if I restart the stream,